G'day everyone, it's Joe here. Now I want to address something that has been on my heart, especially over the last few days. And this is what the question is, and this is the title of this video. Can anybody learn to play music? Let's say you've been on a Google search. You're at that point of your life and you just got on the computer and you've been typing in, can anybody learn to play music? And the search algorithms all led you to my channel, to this video. And you've taken a look at some of my other videos and you're wondering to yourself, what does this guy have to say for himself on this topic? Well, I'm hoping that you're going to get plenty encouragement here. Let me ask you a bit of a question. Can anybody learn how to drive a car? Now, most people that are learning to drive or have learned to drive and they got their license, you can answer with a resounding yes. And you can say that, hey, it's a journey, I learnt some skills, and I'm happy to say that I now know how to drive a car. Now, if it's not drive a car, it could be ride a bike, it could be learn to ride a skateboard, whatever it is, you can learn it. It is no different with music. So the question is, can anybody learn how to play music? The answer is yes, anybody can. Now I'm just going to qualify it with just a couple of little things here. If you're wanting to learn to play music, which is your traditional classical style music, that unfortunately will take much longer because that involves a lot of sight reading music. It's a lot of disciplines and skills which do take years to master. It can be done, but the older you get, the more challenging it can become. So if you're wanting to go down the traditional route, now that's something that unfortunately I can't really help you very much with. However, if you are looking to learn music, the stuff that you hear on the radio, modern contemporary style songs, or if you're looking at praise and worship songs or that kind of thing, then the answer is yes. It is very easy to learn. It is so easy to learn, you will surprise yourself. And a bit of my story, I learned to play music in my 40s. And I learned to play because I hit a very hard road in my life, went through a lot of difficulties in different areas, and learning to play music was one of those things that was really good for the soul. Music is so good for the soul, not just listening to music, but also playing music. It just does something. I can't explain it in every detail, but it is so good for you. Now I want to just encourage you with just a few things here when it comes to learning to play music. And if you've come to my channel and you identify with what I'm saying, I'm just going to give you a little bit of advice here. First one is this: get started. Don't wait for the right time or the right opportunity. I want to encourage you right now that the time when is right now. If you've got that desire in you that you want to learn to play, now you can have a look at some of my vids that I've done on my channel, some basic tuitions and things, and see how you go. There's lots of other places on the internet as well. But don't procrastinate anymore. If you feel led that this is something that you really want to do, then get started. Just do it now. The second one that I want to tell you is this: don't compare yourself with other people. It's very easy to, turn on the TV and you can see some of these talent shows with people singing and playing music and all these sort of things. And we look at them and we go, oh, there's no way that I can possibly be like them. Well, you don't have to be like them. Music really is all about a journey. It's a journey of self-discovery. And it is just one step at a time, you learning some basic skills. Remember how I was saying to you about learning how to drive a car? Learning some basic skills and just adding to those skills over time. And for each person, the journey is different. So there's no need to compare yourself to someone that's been doing it for a long time. For you, just celebrate and rejoice on where you are now and what you're wanting to do and how you're wanting to learn. Remember, it's if you don't get started, then you'll probably be later on kicking yourself for not having to. So that was number 2. Don't compare yourself with other people. And the third one is this: always have fun. You know, it's kind of like with exercise. You know, some people, they give up exercise is because what they're doing in their exercise is not fun. And what I suggest when it comes to learning music is make it a fun exercise, do something that you like doing, and just enjoy what you're doing. Don't see learning music as some kind of a punishment or you're disciplining yourself, you're bashing yourself up over something. The people that you see a lot, which are modern contemporary musicians, where they are at now is because they just decided to get started some point in life, and then they just decided to have fun. So there you go. There are my 3 things to encourage you. And let me just reiterate again with that question: can anybody learn to play music? Yes, you can. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by this channel. If you haven't taken the time already, just hit the subscribe button down there below. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. My name's Joe. Have yourself a great week. God bless.